A brother and sister got ready one day for a trip to the seaside, full of play. The brother got bored when his sister was late, but she needed some help and he just had to wait. "Is she ready to go?" he asked in a huff. Then his sister walked over, all out of puff. "Let's go then," said Mummy, but the brother stood still. "We should give her a rest," he said. "Chill." The boy loved his sister, but sometimes forgot that she wasn't as able or quick with a lot. She was born with Down syndrome, not a big deal, but for her, sometimes, the struggle was real. She took extra time to learn like the others, always encouraged by her super big brother. Today would be fun as they played in the sand. Her brother would help her, always lending a hand. As they started their journey, they were all so excited, with Mummy and Daddy so thrilled and delighted. "Such a long time," they said, "since we've had a day out." Then Daddy got cross and started to shout. "They've closed the road, but nobody's working." He was feeling frustrated and very uncertain. "It's okay," said the girl from her little red seat. "Let's go the long way, get something to eat." "But that will take hours," said the brother, annoyed. "Let's just go home and play with our toys." His sister refused with a smile on her face. "Let's have an adventure. It'll be ace." So Mummy and Daddy gave winks and big smiles and embraced the idea of a few extra miles. The car turned around with a new road ahead, and the boy had to laugh with his hand on his head. "If we're going to do this, let's make it fun. I spy something yellow, but it isn't the sun." They played the game till they got to a mountain. On top was a statue with a little blue fountain. "Let's go take a look," said the boy and the girl, and she jumped from the car with a smile and a twirl. "It's exciting," she said as she bounced up and down, in the breeze that was catching the skirt of her gown. Her brother looked on as he started to giggle. Then he joined in with a wriggle and jiggle. Even their parents began to dance, knowing happiness shouldn't be left to chance. They shimmied and swirled towards the blue fountain, and the sister shouted, "Are we allowed in?" Mummy and Daddy said yes, and they ran. In the water they jumped with a wonderful plan. "Isabelle, Kieran, hurry, get in," they said as they tried to cover their grins. They waited as Kieran gave his sister a hand. Then they splashed them with water, saying, "Who needs sand?" They frolicked and screamed, enjoying the fun, not seeing the big orange setting sun. "Oh no," said Kieran, "does this mean we're going?" And Isabelle gave him a hug without knowing that Daddy had gone to the car on a mission. He returned with the tent and said, "Now stop and listen." So they all came together as Mummy sat down, saying, "Come on, kids, gather around." She told them the story of a day that went wrong, but how a young girl had known all along that it's fine to go slowly, to stop and be still, to sit with the dewdrops or stay on that hill. The beauty of Isabelle is not just her smile, it's in all the stopping and taking a while. Her parents had longer to spend with their baby before she could walk, talk, or drive them both crazy. So what if their life took the scenic route? They adored the adventures. It was always a hoot. Before Isabelle, life was rushing on by, but now she was here, their lullaby. She taught those around her that difference is good. It teaches us patience, to see the trees and the wood. Because details don't matter, like colour or gender, we should all be kind, be loving and tender. So when you see someone made outside the mould, remember, like yours, their heart's made of gold. When your life is in freefall, your feet off the ground, do as Isabelle says. Go the long way around.